Hey, welcome back. This is Cousin Vinny on the Cousin Vinny Network here, located at the Crystal River Mall in the Citrus Executive Hub. Hey, Millie, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. We're sitting in the coolness of 72 degrees in the office here in the hub,
Yeah,
and it's very delightful.
yeah. So, give me some little tidbits over the last couple of weeks. What's been happening here at the mall, and then we'll get into our topic of the day.
Well, the mall has had a little more traffic. Of course, the
Hmm.
traffic that's coming in is mostly, Thursday through Sunday. There are people that are venturing out. The bookstore has been doing good business. People that have the need for some of those things, they're going to the stores that they want to see. So the bookstore has done real well with people coming in. It's hot. Not a lot of people going out, but they got a lot of mall walkers that are coming in and using the facility pretty much in the morning, but you see them all day long walking.
Right.
Um, and they are wearing masks. We did ask them to wear masks while they're in, and they're all being very courteous in doing that.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's good. We have a new tenant in the Citrus Executive Hub. So it's Baxter Title, and they're new to the area. And this is really, we'll talk about it, Vinny, but this is really the purpose of the Executive Hub, is to give space to startup businesses or people that are looking for temporary place to be. But they are going to be establishing themselves in Citrus County, and it's a great place. So she's got an office here in the hub.
Okay, so I'm going to pop it into the screen. Wow, here we go. We're getting really high tech here. We're getting uptown Charlie Brown here. Fancy stuff. Anyway, so what you see on the screen is the website for the Citrus Executive Hub here in Crystal River. So if you type in citrusexecutivehub.com, you will see this. And we talk about where businesses can grow here. And Millie's hit on that. We've got a place where you don't need a lot of space, but you're thinking about making a transition.
Establishing here in Citrus County, or actually starting a business. And you don't have the overhead. You come in and pay one rental fee, and it covers everything.
Yeah. So what you see in front of you are the different options here. We have private offices that are available. We also have the Hub Club, which we'll talk about in a moment. And again, they're all decorated. There's desks, there's furniture in there. You're not sitting on cardboard boxes. It's professionally done, and it's a really neat environment. And it's a situation where you're not renting it by the entire month. You can if you'd like, but you need a place for a couple of hours a day. You make maybe you have to do Skype calls or Zoom calls or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
The place is available. And what are the hours, Millie?
8 to 8. So they can really access the hub at 8 a.m. and then the mall closes at 8, and that's when the hub closes. We have security here until 8 p.m. So it's really helpful. Most of the businesses come in and use the hub between 9 and 10 in the morning until 3. But it's here and available for use, 8 to 8.
Right. Now, the next thing I'm showing on the screen on the left-hand side there is the podcast studio, which I'm sitting in right now, which is the Cousin Vinny Studios. And we have all the latest of equipment in here for podcasting and also what we're doing, video casting. So if you've dreamt about it, thought about it, don't know how to do it, come see me. We've got some plans in place so that, if you're just starting out, we'll introduce you to podcasting. We'll introduce you to video casting. The equipment is all here. It's a little complicated, but you know what? You'll get the hang of it. On the right-hand side of the screen is, if someone's watching this from outside our area, Millie, this is a perfect opportunity. We've had some tenants in here that happen to find it online, and we're out of town. Didn't you have a gentleman?
Yes.
When we first got started, he was a recruiter or something like that. You've had a few.
Had several from out of town that came down. There were snowbirds, 2 of them. They were continuing to work. We had another one where they're actually building a house, and they did not have the Wi-Fi capability for her to continue working from where they're doing their construction. So she came in and worked a few hours a day. They were from Wisconsin. I've had attorneys from the Tampa, St. Pete area who have had to do depositions in the area, and they have called and used the office and the conference room space for that. We've had several of those. I had a architect who met with his people. He was an out-of-town architect, and the people are building something here, so they met in the middle and used our space to talk about the plans. So it's had a wide usage from out-of-towners.
Hmm.
We need to work on usage for people who are in the area that are looking for office space. And
Right.
Vinny, I've been getting calls, so I
Yeah.
know that they're out there.
Yep.
Um,
Yep. Yeah. What I'm showing now is the Hub Club. The front really, it's really typically a lobby of an office complex. What we've done with that is there's tables there.
Yeah.
There's internet available. There's a TV if you want to have it. There's some places to sit. And as we grow it, we'll add more places to sit and socialize. But if you just want to come in with your computer and work for an hour or two,
Right.
or you want to get out of the house and, you go, geez, I don't want to haul everything. Just bring your laptop, sit down. And, the beauty of this also, too, is we also have the food court. So if you need to get a cup of coffee or a drink, there's food right there, which is
Mhm.
very unusual for most office buildings. Because if you want to go eat something, you got to leave the property to go do that.
Sure.
So
That's
that's
very
our Hub Club. So I'm going to go back to the top of the page here, and we're going to talk about some of the office space. Now, be
right.
patient with me. I'm just learning this the first time, just
So,
like everybody else.
yeah. So
It's
what's
working, but
interesting,
I'm pleased. It's working.
yeah, what we did here, Vinny, is we had fun with labeling the different offices, so it would make them easy to identify if they're looking at them online.
Right.
So we have a Floral City room, a Lecanto room. What did we call the Crystal River? Was it
Just
Crystal
River.
River?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
So
podcast, which you spelt wrong.
yes, I know. And the podcast room, which is spelled wrong. So
Yeah. Yeah. That's all right.
you only live once. So, but it's really been it's kind of fun for me because I am in the office. I have my office in the back here, and it's very nice to have activity around me. Um, we're some of the busiest space in the whole mall right now.
Right. All right. So that is the furnished offices. We have conference facilities. So
Yeah,
now I'm going to go to our podcast studio.
which is a lot of
Basi-
fun. We've done
Yeah.
the
I mean,
podcast, and we've been doing the video cast every week. So,
yeah, we
uh,
started out with the podcasting, and as time came about, the videos became popular, and we threw that into the mix too. So, if you
right,
want to launch your podcast, this is the place to do it. We do have, like I said, the latest Rode equipment here: microphones, headphones. This room is soundproofed; it's pretty good. We're set up for Ford podcasters, videocast. I mean,
right.
I'll walk you through it if you want me to do that. I mean, it's here. It is
Mhm.
absolutely here. All right, so now our crown jewel, and this is the thing that I think people don't really realize
Right,
that you've taken space and that was underutilized and made it something that is now more user friendly.
right.
So
Yeah,
we have
so
the
that
Citrus meeting and conference room.
right.
Look at that
And
first line that it
yeah,
says
it's
there. If you're a nonprofit or a veteran group and you want to do a meeting, they're available at no cost as long as you make a reservation.
right.
You know.
All they have to do is call me.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right. So now what I'm going to do is scroll down a little bit. And these are some of the
Yeah,
configurations. You can see the pictures below. They're a little
and
bit hard to
um,
go ahead.
these are 6 foot half tables that can be configured into any formation.
Right.
So you can do a square or U shape. You can set them up seminar style.
Classroom. Right.
We have plenty of chairs, and I think really seating can be up to 30 easily. You might be able to squeeze in 40, but if you're thinking about the time that we're in now and socially distancing, you can do a meeting for 20 people highly, easily, um, uh, with the way that room is set up. You have the ability to stream on the television any presentation you have, and it's cool. That is one of the coolest rooms in the mall. So
Right.
air conditioned. It's very nice, very
Yeah.
comfortable.
Yeah. So those are some of the configurations you can see that we have available. U-shaped, conference sale, theater ceiling, classroom seating, banquets. If you want to do that, I mean, it gives you. And the beauty of it is, it's a big, wide open, spacious room. You're not feeling claustrophobic. All new
Right,
carpeting, paint, ceiling. All there's a lectern there. Like I said, there's TV. Um,
right,
there's a little area on the side if you want to do registration or do a little break area. And again,
right,
this comes back to the fact that if you're doing an event or a class or a seminar for the day, you've got food on premise. You can talk to the vendors in the mall and the food court and say, look, I need these types of meals. Go, sit down with them
yep,
and they can put a package together for you.
yep. We did that. We did a cocktail hour,
Yeah.
with the organization that you were working with, and we had them. We had each food court person each week
Yeah.
uh, do hors d'oeuvres, and then we
Right.
ordered wine from KC One and Bistro.
Right.
So that all, but a lot of the events that have been in there, it can be anything like Bead Strand up in Ocala comes down and does a bead show in there.
Right.
Um, it can be, I have several Bible groups that meet in there.
Right.
Um, it can be a book club. It can be anything like that. It can be a church group that wants to do a meeting that closes off. Those are glass doors. They close off. I'm just getting ready to put screening around the glass so that it covers. You have a little bit of privacy so that people aren't really staring in to see who's there.
Right. Right.
But there's all kinds of applications. You just have to call me and talk to me. I mean, we have insurance companies that are in there on a regular basis.
Hmm. Hmm.
But it's anything you can think of.
And again, too, it's open the executive hub hours from 8 to 8.
Yeah,
And Sundays, what is it, noon to 6? I think, or something
it's
like that.
noon to 6 on
Yeah.
Sunday,
Yeah. And
and
again, if you were looking at a typical hotel or even a meeting space in an office building, 5 o'clock, you're out of there because they shut the doors at 5 o'clock. So
right,
you've got that flexibility here.
right.
Absolutely.
And
And
the
it's
and this training room, if you're not a nonprofit or not for profit, then it's $10 an hour. So if you come in for half a day, it's $40.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. I
it's
mean,
not expensive, not at
you
all.
you can't go to other facilities in the local area and pay that price.
Right.
And again, we've got great parking. It's
Yep.
temperature controlled. It's cool in there because AC works really well in there. I've been in there a few times for some events, and it
I know.
keeps you cool. And it's just a very new, clean environment.
Yep. But
All right.
again, let's get people interested in using it. It's here to be used, and we need to see people in here. We need to see people walking around. And the hub space and the training space is open. It can be open before mall hours. Mall opens at 10,
Right.
but it's accessible at 8 in the morning.
Right.
So
Right. Yeah. Again, if somebody wanted to function, you know, definitely, give me a call, Millie a call,
mhm.
so that she can set up a tour of it at 352-795-2585 or go to the website, citrusexecutivehub.com. But, to really get a grasp of it, come walk all in.
Yeah,
She'll give you a tour. I'll give you a tour. I mean, you
right,
can walk through the place and kind of take a look and feel and see if it will work for you. You're planning maybe a birthday party or a surprise party, whatever it may be. The
right,
facility will handle that. That's
right.
that's that's the beauty of having it on site. So
Mhm.
again, I'm going to put that back up. So that is it, Citrus Executive Hub, where businesses grow here, and it's a big trend, and it's been happening around the country. Where, like I said,
Right,
in the past, I've had to rent an office 1,000 square feet. There's only maybe two or three of us in there. You're paying electric, all these utilities, all of these costs per month. and you're only there from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, because the place
Mhm.
wasn't open Saturdays and Sundays. So
Mhm.
this is that uniqueness that nothing else in this marketplace has. So if
Right.
you're out there looking, and real estate people, you should be thinking about this when you're talking to people about, showing some stuff for their potential businesses and events.
Right.
Networking events, if somebody wants to start a little networking group here, it would be
Mhm.
great to have. Whatever,
Right.
we're open. But like you said, nonprofits, excuse me, and veteran groups, if they need to have an event or a function, call you, set it up, and it will be complimentary
Yep.
based on
Absolutely.
availability.
And any of the tenants have the free use of it. They have to schedule their time with me, but anybody that's a tenant in the mall, they have the capability of using it at no charge.
Yeah,
So
and
it's
see,
really
that's
nice.
again,
It's a nice,
that,
a nice plus.
that's a plus where you don't
Mhm.
get if you're renting storefront or an office someplace else, they will, upcharge you for some of those things. So that's a benefit for being here also because the facility is here, the space is here. Utilize
Right.
it. More people get in there and try it, more people will talk about it.
Right.
Okay, well, anything else you want to add?
No, I think that's it. We pretty much hit on all the points, and they can call me at 352-795-2585. Leave a message. If I'm not here, I'll get right back to you.
And she
So,
will.
yep. Thank you very much, Vinny. I appreciate the plug on the Citrus Executive Hub.
You got
And
it.
I'll talk to you next week.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, excuse me. I'm having some hacking again. I know I'll get yelled at about that too. Anyway, that was great. I mean, again, the environment here is different than any other mall that I know of in this part of Florida, where we are now taking and doing the transition from a mall to maybe, I don't know, a whole nother function and use of the space. But it is here. Make use of it. Come in, check it out, and talk to Millie about, becoming a member of the Hub Club. It's inexpensive. Bring your computer, sit down, come see me here. If you ever thought about trying a podcast, come in. We'll experiment. We'll put you on a mic, see how you feel. Don't worry, you're going to sound funny. We all do to ourselves, but it's nothing to get scared about. And if you want to get into the video aspect of it, we have that capability also. We've added all those ingredients here. We're a full service marketing podcast video component here. We're not heavy duty professional in, but we can run with the big dogs. Anyway, this is Cousin Vinny on the Cousin Vinny Network, and I'd like for you to go to our website on Facebook at Cousin Vinny Network on Facebook and like us. We like that, and also to the Crystal River Malls website. Site on Facebook and like us. We do these for a lot of reasons. One is promotional priorities for the mall to let people know that we are here and functioning. And two, for our merchants. We've interviewed each of them, and now what we're going to do is go back around and meet with each of the merchants and have them highlight 2 or 3 things that they have in their shop, their business, that you've never thought about. Kind of like a little storytelling. So we hope to see some of you here. It's a long comment. I'm great opportunity to share this testimony. I'm getting spammed. I hate that when that happens. You know, that's fine. You can send me texts like that, but don't spam me. That's just not kosher. Anyway, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And this is Cousin Vinny on the Cousin Vinny Network here at the Citrus Executive Hub, the podcast studios of Cousin Vinny Network. Thanks and have a great day.